All right, let's get back into this. I'm not sure if the background's a little loud here. Let's get back into this. I'm not sure if the background's a little loud here. Let's get back into this. I'm not sure if the background's a little loud. I've got quite a bit of echo going here. I'm gonna have to fix this. I think I got a loop back going. I definitely do. That catch it? Nope. Oh, I know what it is. All right, we should be all set now, boys and girls. So this is what we're gonna do today. So just so you know what I was just doing right there, I was getting an echo on my end. I don't know if it was actually coming through on the stream, but it was definitely on my monitor headset. So that's one thing you always should do, is try to test your stream before you go live. And with a recording maybe locally, which I had done, but the problem there is that I had the Twitch site. Let's see if I can get this looking a little better so I don't look so sickly. What is that? A little better, a little worse. Okay. So one of the things that I usually do before I go live and I stream. Oh no! I got a little bit of natural sunlight in the room. It's kind of a dreary day right now, though it was sunny earlier. Usually I do a recording and I take a shot of the recording and I take a look to see if the sound levels. Yes, it is. So, Pate, I see that in the stream chat. So this is the thing. I played this yesterday, and that was my first immersion into here. So I'm extremely early game. I've basically gotten to the point where I have a scanner, and I'm struggling to stay alive with water and all that. So I am just learning this game, and yeah, I am in for a treat. I know the graphics are fantastic, and so this is what I did. Yesterday I played for the very first time in this game, and I got in there. You can go watch that on Twitch or YouTube. Oh, actually it's not up on YouTube yet. I'll put it up on YouTube. But I got into it and I played for a little bit. I played longer than I meant to, but I took my time, and I also took a lot of breaks while talking to some of the viewers doing talking about streaming talk and just games in general, and my take on things. So I'm a fairly slow gamer. I don't like to rush through games. So yeah, this is pretty much the first time I'm playing this. I'm gonna open up a saved game that I have from yesterday, and I've only played a couple hours, and even in that couple hours I maybe got an hour of gameplay in. So I'll show you where I am. And yeah, I've heard that. So what I did do between yesterday and today, I went online and I read a bit about the game, and I tried not to give myself any spoilers whatsoever, because I wanted to do this fresh. I want to do the entire thing fresh, and I just need to let me get the game in a position where I can see it appropriately. I don't have my screen set up correctly here. Okay. I wanted to ensure that I can start this game fresh, but that I don't make any huge mistakes at the beginning that are going to be game ending. It doesn't seem like there really are any. What I'm discovering here is that this game itself, you struggle at the beginning, but there's a reason for that, because you're definitely getting into it's like a tutorial. It's like a live tutorial. I'm not exactly sure how to describe their approach to the game, but I'll go into the game in a second. But a little, if you're first time viewing this and haven't played it, get this game. It's 15 bucks on Steam. Not too expensive. It's on sale. The graphics are good. I haven't run into any real bugs here. Nothing at all, actually. Some logistical things I had questions about yesterday. But what I did do, I went up on the Steam forum where they have some very, very basic tutorial just so I could scan it and see if I was doing anything completely incorrect. And it seems like my experience is the same experience that other people have been having, which is they're getting into the game and they kind of learn that they have to discover what they need to discover as the game goes. It's okay to die. Save everything. Which I have been doing. I've been trying to save, make little storage units, I forget what you call them, and save stuff into there. And the thank you for the advice on build a base ASAP. Yeah, I hear that. So let's take a look at where I left off. If I recall correctly, yesterday I have some broken tool on my thing, but I have gotten to the point where I got this scanner, and the scanner can be used. You're gonna see. We're gonna go into the water in a second. Let me actually climb the ladder so you can see the world I'm in if you weren't on here yesterday. So apparently this is the story so far. What we've gotten is a huge ship that was gonna blow up or crash. Something big was going down with it, and I took this escape pod, and no one else with me on the escape pod, and it kind of dumped me into the water, and it's floating around. Story so far, I'm a little scared to go in the water, but I found some fish. I found some fish that attacks me, which was a little interesting. It didn't do too much damage, but they also help you in a way, and I'll show you that when I encounter it. And this big ship had a big quantum blow up and just blew up. I don't have any bugs to report. Just blew up over there, and it's really radiated. So I now can't really go near that wreckage. And some of the parts blew off and are in the water and the ground around here. So things I know. I know I have a PDA, and I've been collecting some stuff. I have built myself a high-capacity O2 tank. I have built myself a radiation suit. And that when I built that came with these gloves and the helmet. I guess that allows me to explore more radiated areas. That would make sense, right? And the fins that I have here, I built some fins, which gives me, you can see it gives me a little enhanced swim speed by about 15% or so. I know that at the beginning of every day, the game is, there's this automated female voice that tells me to do stuff and gives me warnings, but I know she told me I got to make water every day, which of course is good because I need to keep these levels in the left hand side. I'm gonna take off just for a second the screen border so you can see this and explain it. So on the stream, the screen border is gonna go away, and I can explain what's down here that I'm watching in the lower left hand side. I have the 100 here. That's my health, and I can't let that go to 0 or I die. The 68 is my hunger. I want to try to keep that up or my health starts going down. And the 55 here is water, my hydration level. And I'm discovering how to make water with bleach. And I'm also discovering how to, I think I scanned a fish and it said I could drink the fish or something like that. And then I have an oxygen level. If I'm above water, the oxygen level is always full up. When I go, I think this is seconds I can remain underwater. When I go underwater, you'll see it starts to use the oxygen. I have fabricated a couple things that are useful tools here. I'm going to throw the screen border back on. So some of the tools that I fabricated, let me get out of my PDA. Oh, I'm in the wrong screen here. Okay, let me get out of the PDA here. And I fabricated this scanning tool. And I can scan myself, and it tells me if it says I'm infected. So for some reason I got infected with some bacteria, and I'm not sure what that's going to do to me. Hopefully it's not going to change me forever or something like that, at least not in a bad way. On the bottom of the screen are like my hotkeys, the items that I can use the mouse scroll to scroll through them. It's a little clunky with the mouse scroll, but I have this knife, and I can slice things and attack things with it. I have a flare, which when it gets dark underwater, and I have my scanner. And then I have this other thing I picked up that I have no idea what this is, but it's in my inventory now. It's a sample analyzer. I think I want that, so I'm going to hold on to it. But you can see like my carry inventory is pretty full. Let's consume some water. You can see my water went up. And also I need to consume some food, and I don't have that right away, but I figured that I found that I can eat the seaweed. Now let's go into water and take a look at this. First thing I want to do, I keep coming back to this base so that I keep things fresh here. I think what I want to do here, I was on a mission yesterday to build a compass. And I believe one of the items I needed to build a compass with was some silver. So all I'm doing right now, I'm not building anything. I'm actually condensing my titanium so that I can have a little more room in my spot here. Now if I look at my PDA, you can see I changed a bunch of the titanium to a smaller block. These blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can do that again, and it'll give me even more room in my inventory. So it's kind of like I'm bringing together the items that into a more refined form state. So okay, so I have that. And I have some copper ore, which was important. I have these things, these coral tube samples. We're going to go in the water now. I think I'm good. I think I'm good to go in the water and we can get stuff. So let's actually do that. There's two ways. I can go through this escape pod or I can jump over the top into the water. Let's just do the escape pod. There's also a radio. I repaired a radio. To find silver, apparently, I think the good stuff I've discovered are in caves. I haven't discovered a lot of caves. I'm sure they're around. So I have this flare. I have no idea how long this flare will last. Hopefully a while. There's something here. What is this? Titanium. Okay, I'm going to pick that up. This flare's a little bright. Look at that fish. Okay, so this scanner, I can scan animals and things, and it tells me if it's useful for anything. I don't know if it is. I think one of these things gave me some sulfur or something. I'm not sure. And also this has been telling me that I can get lost easily in the cave, so I'm trying to be a little careful not to watch my oxygen level. And during the daytime, the caves look even cooler. I want to watch my oxygen level and my location and all that, so I can ensure that I can get back up to the top. I don't want to die all the time. I also discovered yesterday that you can scan objects like this. So if I scan this object, it tells me I got 33% of that object scanned in. I believe at 100%, it basically creates a blueprint for me.
30 seconds.
That's my navigator female voice that is telling me how much oxygen I have left. She kind of watches out for me. What I'm cutting here is very hard to see on screen, but without the during the daytime it goes, all right. She's yelling at me to swim to the surface. See my oxygen? I don't want to die. But what I did, that will refill my oxygen as long as I stay above the water. Okay, there we go. What I did get is this stuff, which is seaweed, and I could eat this. And I noticed my food or health was going down a little bit, so I wanted to get some food to eat. So we did that. Let's go back in the water. It's nighttime right now. So back down in the water. And we are looking for silver. This is our goal. And what I've been doing in the game is setting myself a goal every time I go out, because I become, especially in a game like this, it's such beautiful graphics, such an interesting story. I become somewhat distracted by all the possible things that you can do. Now I'm going really deep here. I don't know if I've ever been this deep.
100 meters.
I don't.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
This looks like a new thing here. Jelly mushroom. Let's see what that is. Jelly mushroom. Okay, I don't know if this is a new thing. Yeah. Violet bow. Alright, I'm watching. My oxygen's about half up. I am very cognizant that I am very deep in the water and I need to go back up. And the only way you can become very disoriented here. The only way I know that I'm up, or I'm sure that I'm going up, is that number at the top of the screen that's telling me I'm either going up or down.
30 seconds.
Yeah, she's warning me. Okay. So I can only venture out a little bit here and there. So I hope this I already found some new things though. But I have not found what I'm looking for, which is that a thing you need to scan? This thing here? It might be. Can I pick it up? I think I scanned these things. Yeah.
Creature discovered.
A bladderfish. I think I
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy. New creature discovered.
All right, I'm discovering stuff. I think one of these fish actually, when I scanned it, that guy's a little too quick to scan. He just ran away. Wow, this is cool. So this is like my well, it's a scanner. It gives me information about whatever. The acid mushrooms are discovered. I use that to create.
30 seconds.
Look at this. I want to go in here. Can I scan this guy? Well, if he didn't keep running away, I could.
Oxygen.
All right, I'm going for the oxygen. Okay, I'm gonna die. Oh, jeez. Can't I hold my breath for a little bit? I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I know. Oh, don't die. Don't die. Did I make it? Whoa. That was a little scary. Alright, I just barely made it back. So, okay. How am I doing here? What can I do with this? I can eat the bladderfish. It gives me some food, but it decreases my water. And then the hoopfish, it increases my food, but the small edible prey fish. I'm gonna eat it. So my water went down a little bit. I'll drink some water. But the fish was okay. Alright, I have not really collected anything that's much worthwhile here. So I'm gonna continue on to try to find some stuff. So let's keep doing this. I was having a bit of a problem with my stream yesterday. I noticed afterwards that didn't show up in my initial test on the stream. I'm using Streamlabs OBS now. I was using OBS Studio,
100 meters.
which was
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
which was just fine for me, but Streamlabs OBS allows me to do a couple things that I was having a little difficulty in OBS Studio doing. I'm gonna end up getting lost and die. I just know what. Oh, look at what is that?
Passing 200 meters.
Yeah,
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
there is something down here. What is this? Is something I can get into? Oh my. Look at this. Can I get in this? Oh, I discovered something.
30 seconds. The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region. Oxygen.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Blueprint
Oh.
acquired.
At least I got a new blueprint. I died for that. I died for that. I died for the new blueprint. All right. So this is what happens when you die. I don't think I lose my blueprints. You lose, someone yesterday when I was playing told me this, you lose any items that you collected that you didn't have with you when you last changed your biome. So if you go in and out of this pod, you're okay. Everything kind of like becomes a save state. But if I go into the world and I collect a whole bunch of stuff and then die, I'm going to lose all that stuff. So storage is kind of important. Someone also online mentioned that I can drop stuff and it seems to remain on the bottom for a while. So I'm taking advantage of the fact that dying doesn't necessarily harm me that much. These are my different things that I know. Chemical reaction lighter than fast. Oh, look at that. If I get a bladderfish, I can make an air bladder. So that's like a quick surface. I just learned that. Okay, I must learn that when, okay. I can make cooked food. Let's see what the cooked. Never eat the antenna. Okay. Spongy, grizzly, low calorie count, thankfully odorless. Cured food. Dehydrate. Okay, with salt, it keeps for a long time. So things must rot. All right, so I had some salvage. I'm going to turn it into titanium. I have to, since I'm very early game here, I have to keep coming back to my base and trying to, condense the items that I have, look for more storage. I built 2 of these storage unit things, these waterproof lockers, and I can build more, but the problem is I keep losing them. I'm going to put one on the bottom. I'm going to make one because I got plenty of titanium. And I'm going to try not to lose this one. I want a sea glide. I don't know how to make it. I think I scanned that thing on the bottom. It looked like it said observatory, I believe it said in it. So maybe I learned something, a blueprint for that. What I was trying to make is this wiring kit so that I can make a compass. I think the game was kind of suggesting that I want a compass and that would help me navigate, so I agree. That makes sense. I've learned some recipes to cook some fish or cure some fish. I don't know how. I guess maybe the fabricator cooks stuff. I can make a floating air pump and I can make a pipe. I wonder. These things are important, and everyone keeps saying build a base. I was working on the compass, but I can make some of these things now because this is just titanium, see? And I have a lot of titanium. So maybe if I make a floating air pump and connect some pipes, I can... this is what happens in this game. I start to do one thing. I set myself a goal. This is why I was saying you got to set a goal and keep to it. That's just like with streaming. Twitch seems to be going down today. I just noticed that Twitch has been having some serious issues over the last couple of days, ever since New Year's, when basically the entire website is going down. And quite honestly, I don't know if I'm actually streaming right now. It looked okay, but it kind of died on me. That's an odd one. Oh, I'd stream 7 Days to Die together with you. I will do that. Not sure why that didn't work. All right, my stream's like crashed here along with Twitch. They've been having problems getting to the websites. Maybe tomorrow evening. Yeah, I could do that. I could absolutely do that. So what I'm worried about right now is that since Twitch keeps crashing on me, it seems like I can't get to any content right now, including my own stream, which kind of means that I have no idea if I'm streaming. Twitch, please get your act together. You know, us content creators and the people that are trying to do this are really trying to do the right thing, but it's so hard when the site just goes down. So I have a feeling that I may not be streaming at all right now. I can't answer whispers. You can see how distraught I am in the camera because I really want to play this game and I really don't want to play it without interacting with some of the viewers, because I want people to see the initial reactions to these little known and new games. And that's something I try to focus on. It's not, not just be the person who comes online and plays Call of Duty all the time and doesn't interact with their users. I want to have that interaction. The one saving grace I know right now, even though I can't tell if Twitch is actually rebroadcasting this, I'm guaranteed I'm losing any viewership that I had because their site's having problems. But more likely than not, it may be going into a buffer and it'll be available later. But I also record, and if possible, this is going to be up later as well. But I also record all the streams that I do. And I will edit some of them down, put them up on YouTube, and use some of the clips for various trailers and things like that, or pull out tips and tricks that I found, so you don't have to watch a 2-hour video while we're trying to, with me just playing. Because some people like the interactive play style, some people just want some quick tips or tricks. Takes a lot of work to do that. Morphine and I, his channel's linked. He does a lot of streaming advice. He was saying it's something, from what he's finding, it's sometimes like 64-1 time-wise. So about an hour of work for a minute of usable video. And I agree. I spent an entire day editing a 30-second video, and I'm nowhere near done. So anyway, I can't even interact with the viewers because the chat's not working. Twitch is down right now, it appears, or at least semi-down. There's no one on at all, even though it says there's 500,000 viewers here, which you can't browse any channels. There's nothing under just chatting. I mean, this is silly. They had the same problem on New Year's Day, on yesterday morning, and I wanted to do a morning show over coffee and breakfast. I figured everyone was hungover. We could do a slow talking, type show or something like that. But I just couldn't do it because the Twitch site was down. So here's what I'm gonna do. I got someone also online. I'm gonna have to write this guy's name down because I don't want to lose this whisper, and I'm really afraid it may go away. I'm just taking a screenshot, literally a screenshot. I'm really afraid that I didn't get that. That I'm gonna lose any whispers that happened during this time. All of that. Let me make sure I got this. Someone's suggesting we do a dual stream with. It didn't work. Do a dual stream. I'm gonna have to go old school and actually write something down. Dual stream and seven ways to die, because it is a multiplayer game and I haven't done it multiplayer yet. So I'm just talking through this because I have no idea if I have any viewers or anything like that. So. Let's see. Yeah, I can do that. So I got this host stream request. Definitely want to do that. I'm just making a note because mentally, you saw how I gameplay. I'm gonna forget to get around to recontacting this individual. So that's cool. It's a good community. Actually, a lot of the streamers support each other, which is awesome. I appreciate that. I don't want to get further in the game. I'm looking at the game right now. I love this game. I mean, I was really enjoying it. The one thing I guess I can do, I guess I could just do a little cleanup and take a break for a bit. Hopefully Twitch gets their act together here. I was able to, you know, I possibly I could build some stuff, and I, you know what, I'm just I'm gonna save the game and just quit for now. Very disappointed, Twitch. Get your act together. A lot of people off this weekend, and we all want to share some things on streams. I'm really afraid Amazon's gonna kill Twitch. Well, it is what it is. All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in for the little time that, you know, Twitch wasn't broken. I'm going to save the game right here. We'll quit. I will absolutely be back on later this evening. And this was an unscheduled stream because I was really trying to do it to see if I could if the audio issues that we're having before I could get out of here. So it is what it is. Have a good one for now. I'm going to try to be back on if you guys want a time. I'm going to look at around 6 p.m. Eastern time to get back on, and that's 3 p.m. if you're on the West Coast. So sign off for now, and I'll sign off, and I'll see you guys later.